do you know how to recognize if someone is having a stroke? And more importantly, do you know what to do in that situation? First aid for a stroke is absolutely crucial to give the person the best chance of survival and minimize potential damage. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to identify a stroke and what steps you should take for first aid. Now, the symptoms of a stroke can vary from person to person, depending on which part of the brain is affected and the severity of the event. However, there are some common signs to watch out for. One of them is sudden weakness or numbness, usually on one side of the body, including the face, arm, and leg. Sometimes, the weakness can be so severe that the person can't move or speak. Another symptom is difficulty speaking or understanding others. They might struggle with finding the right words, speaking the wrong words, or understanding what's being said to them. Vision problems can also occur, such as sudden loss of vision in one or both eyes, or blurred and double vision. Balance problems and dizziness are also common signs. Headaches can be intense and different from any previous ones they've experienced. Other symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, confusion, disorientation, or even seizures. It's important to note that not everyone will experience all of these symptoms when having a stroke. If you or someone you know experiences any of these symptoms, it's crucial to seek immediate medical attention. The faster a stroke is treated, the greater the chances of a full recovery. Here are some tips to help you identify a stroke. Check the person's face. Ask them to smile. If one side of their face is drooping, it could be a sign of a stroke. Ask the person to raise both arms. If one arm is lower than the other, it could be a sign of a stroke. Test their speech by asking them to repeat a simple phrase. If they struggle to speak or their speech is slurred, it could be a sign of a stroke. Remember, time is of the essence. If you notice any of these symptoms, seek immediate medical attention. Now, if you've identified that someone has had a stroke, it's important to know how to assist them. But before we continue, I just wanted to ask you a favor. Could you please subscribe to Healthism? By doing so, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos on staying healthy. Let's embark on this wellness journey together. Call emergency services right away because a stroke is a medical emergency. The sooner the person receives medical attention, the better their chances of recovery. Stay calm and reassure the victim. Speak to them in a calm and reassuring manner, letting them know that you're there to help and that an ambulance is on its way. Check if the person is conscious. If they're unconscious, lay them on their side on a hard, flat surface to prevent choking on vomit. Loosen their clothing to facilitate breathing. Monitor their vital signs. If they're breathing and have a pulse, continue to monitor them until the ambulance arrives. If they're not breathing, start cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR. Do not give the person anything to eat or drink, as they may have difficulty swallowing and could choke. Keep them warm by covering them with a blanket or jacket. Take note of their symptoms, as this will help doctors diagnose and treat the stroke. Here's what you should not do. Do not give the person aspirin or any other medications. Don't try to move them. Don't put anything in their mouth, and definitely don't leave them alone. Acting fast is super crucial because a stroke is a serious medical emergency that could even be life-threatening. But you know what they say, prevention is better than cure. To reduce the risk of stroke, it's essential to make some lifestyle changes. Start by maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, keeping your blood pressure in check, and, of course, avoiding smoking. It's also important to be aware of your personal risk factors and regularly get screened for any underlying conditions that might increase your chances of having a stroke. In a nutshell, being informed about the warning signs of a stroke, acting quickly if you notice them, and taking preventive measures are all key steps to lower the risk and consequences of this potentially devastating condition. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below to share your experiences or ask any questions. Oh, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can spread the word to more people who could benefit from it. And hey, before you go, you might find some other helpful videos popping up on your screen. Feel free to click on any of them, or, even better, watch both to continue your knowledge journey with us. Thanks a bunch, and see you soon.